What's the Shacklz gang? This is jaleelshacklz, your advice guru, giving you relationship advice, general advice, and spreading love and positivity. In today's video, I want to go ahead and talk about how do you know if you have a really good woman. Now, a lot of guys tend to have good women, but treat them messed up or dog them out, and then once they leave, they realize what good of a woman they had. And sometimes men just have that player mentality like, yeah, I'm the business. And that's probably because that same girl boosted your self-esteem. But I want to let you know how you know you have a good girl before you end up messing things up. So the first thing is that she goes out of her way to show that she loves you. You know, usually it's a guy's role to like hit her up first in the morning to let her know that you think about her. But maybe it reverses roles and she's like, hey, I just want to let you know that I was thinking about you. She could also cook for you. She could just do a numerous amount of things to show that you have her attention, that she loves and cares for you. So she will go out of her way to do the most. Alright? 2, she supports your dreams and goals. Even though you may be falling right now, she might try to help you create a plan to achieve your goal and dreams and try to support you and keep on encouraging you even when you feel down. When she supports you, she tells you the good and the bad to improve yourself, and not necessarily like, oh, you still doing that? You're still doing that? Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. You need to get a different girl. She's not supporting your dreams and goals because she needs to understand that that is a part of you. Thirdly, she's there when times are hard. Maybe you lost your job and you can't pay your bills, but she trusts you enough to give you money to either pay her back or she just does it out of the kindness of her heart. A lot of people don't do that nowadays. That actually gives you money. So don't take this for granted like, oh yeah, she gave me money. She's like my sugar mama. Like, no. You take it, you hold it to your heart, and know that she trusts you enough to break her heart by not paying her back, or she thinks that you're going to spend your money the way you're supposed to. Like, she's entrusting that you'll spend it on the right things. And even when times are hard, maybe somebody passed away or whatever, she's hitting you up, making sure that you're okay. Fourthly, she's going to ask you about your day. A lot of girls nowadays just want to talk about themselves, and they'll go on and on and on. And you'll be like, okay, I'm not really that interested. And it's like, why are you not that interested? It's because she hasn't took a liking and accountability into your interests and who you are as a person. And she's asking how your day is. She's actually caring and trying to figure out, okay, what's going on in my man's life or what's going on in his life that could be messing him up or that could be making him happy. Like, what makes him happy? What ticks him off? She wants to know because she's truly interested in you. And that's how you know you have a good girl. And number 5, she'll cut off other dudes. Just so that it pleases you. A lot of times it's hard for girls to just cut somebody out of their bubble, especially if it's like their best friend. And we know how to read guys as men. And sometimes you could tell that the best friend is the guy that's been in the friend zone, just waiting for his opportunity to take advantage of the situation. Just to say, oh yeah, he wasn't the right one for you. I've been the right one. I've been the real one the whole time. But in reality, she's interested in you, and she'll cut him off just for you. At the same time, if she decides to keep that best friend, she creates boundaries. It's not just, oh yeah, you know, you could come over whenever you want to. Let's kick it. It's like, no. I have to see what's going on with my man first. I have to see what's going on with my boyfriend first before I just jump into this whole best friendship. And the best friend should understand that there are boundaries once you get in a relationship. Like, yeah, they might be jealous of the fact that you don't spend all your time with them as much anymore. But they should respect the fact that you're trying to move on with your life. You're trying to carry on with your life. It doesn't mean that you stop being friends with them. It just means that you're putting your man first. Because he's putting you first as well. Okay? And I hope you guys have a great day. Treat those women right. Don't just let them bypass you. If they support you, if they're standing right by you, making sure that you know that they love you, then you should do the same thing. Take her out. Make her feel good about herself. Support her in her dreams. You both should be a powerhouse and growing together. It shouldn't be like a tip-top tower where it's leaning on one side, because everything will always go downhill in that stance. But if you're both growing at the same pace and making sure that everything is established and you know you got a good woman by your side, don't let these thought niches come out of nowhere and take what you have. Don't let them ruin what you and your good woman have together. Keep your eyes on the prize. And if it helps, you could talk to them and have a conversation, but don't get their number, don't get their Facebook, because you have a good woman on your hands. And it will set off red flags. And lastly, but number 6, is if she's territorial. And that basically means that, yeah, she'll nag you here and there about the different girls and stuff, but she's protecting what she has. She sees you as a good, qualified man, and she wants to keep it that way. And she wants to keep your interest and wants you to keep the same level of interest in her. So it's not a sense of jealousy, like, oh, you jealous? Like, if you have to make the girl jealous in order for her to care for you, then more than likely, y'all don't need to be together. Because love is kind, love is patient, love doesn't envy. Love spreads, and it shows through trust and caring. Y'all have a great day. Jaleel Shacklz, Deuces.